Hi, we are Team Shockwave, and we did our presentation on Skype. The team members of Shockwave are Divyesh Patel, Rogerio Rocha, Vanessa Tucker, and Staven Levy. We chose Skype because it was not a company listed by the professor as an example, and it was also one that we were all familiar with. It would also be our main source of communication, so we would gain insightful information as to what it was lacking, and we could make a personal reference to how we would make it better ourselves. During the course of this presentation, we will first start off by giving you quick facts about Skype, their customer profile, and the way they want to position themselves in the market. We will also talk about why we feel that they're not reaching this goal because they're not gaining 100% of their customers' business by not satisfying all of their social networking needs. We will then give our solution to this problem. We will also talk about how we're going to explain to the customers and get them excited about the unveiling of a new Skype. And for the wrap-up, we will give a brief conclusion on our marketing plan, as well as talk about things that we thought went well with us as a group, and things that we could definitely improve on and do better for next time. Alright, now for some quick facts about Skype. Recently, Skype was purchased by Microsoft in 2011. They help simplify Skype. They offer free video chat, as well as a secure line, and much more availability. You can virtually reach Skype anywhere. On game systems, smart devices, Skype is virtually anywhere and everywhere. Skype is also excellent for long-distance communication as well as overseas communications. Skype owns the largest market share for social video chatting, with women representing their largest amount of their customer segments. Skype has become popular with women, parents, distant relatives, mothers, and children. With that said, this leads us into our next category of the customer profile. The target customer for Skype are women, college students, teens, corporate accounts, business professionals, military, and pretty much anyone who has a long-distance relationship and wants to contact their loved ones. Now, this all sounds well and good, but the problem is that Skype has not positioned itself in the marketplace as a service, but rather as a social network. And customers in the social networking field, they simply want more. Skype is just limited to phone calls or the video chatting, and the phone calls cost money. So the problem that we're facing right now is that Skype is not offering enough products and services as well as social networking platforms for their users to use and gain 100% of their social networking needs. Now for our solution. We felt that Skype was not gaining 100% of their customers' business when it came to social networking. To solve this problem, we decided that Skype should offer more social networking platforms and also products and services that will complement them. The first platform that we decided on would be that we would create a profile page for the users. On the profile page, they can answer the general questions of age, birth date, home city, education, occupation, etc. We will also allow for our business customers to uniform their pages to help protect their brand identity and ensure cohesiveness among their employees. One feature of the page will be our version of the Facebook wall, and we will call it Cooler Talk. This is a place where they could post pictures, their current status, videos, slideshows, and whatever else they wanted to update to their friends. We will also provide a platform for our users to mini blog. This would be our own little version of tweeting, but we will call it Chirp. Here, users could express their thoughts for the day or whatever else they were going through in up to 250 characters to other chirpers. The next platform we provide will be a cross-promotion with Snapchat. Here, users can post to their Cooler Talk wall Snapchats directly from the application or from the Skype application as well. These will be photos or videos that last up to 12 seconds that will never be seen again. We will also incorporate our own version of Instagram with a cross-promotion with Adobe Print Shop. We will nickname this platform the Shop, and we will also call the actual act of taking pictures Shopping It or Shop It. This will come with a pro version for more modifications and filters for each picture that we would run at a price of $1.99 per month. Another platform that we would like to provide will be called Skype Radio. This would be our version of Pandora, so it would be an internet radio, and this would also come with a free version and also a pro version, which would have more song lyrics, more songs, no ads, and it would run up to $7 per month or $23.22 per year. Now, in order to get our customers excited about the new Skype, we would do what we would call a release party. This would be where we would have live entertainment, celebrities introducing new Skype. We would have a guest speaker who would introduce the new platforms, getting all our customers excited, and an inside look at the new platforms. The release party would include live music, festivals, magic shows, comedians, and other types of vendors, all there getting everyone excited about the unveiling of the new Skype. Now for the wrap-up. Skype is the marketing leader for all social video conferencing, with over 30% of their customers being business. Now, these same customers are the ones who purchase the bulk of most of their products and services. We believe that this is because Skype is not utilizing their market share by satisfying 100% of the customers' social networking needs. When you use Skype, the majority of the action that you receive is exactly from what you're doing. There's nothing to grab your attention or nothing to wait for. So we came up with our own platforms and services in order to reach 100% of their customers' needs. Some of these platforms include a profile page, a cooler talk wall where they can post pictures and videos and update their status, the shop in which they can Photoshop their pictures, Snapchatting, a Skype radio, and a big release party to get our customers excited about the new changes. With all these new platforms, this will position Skype as the number one go-to place for all social networking needs. This will give their customers the ultimate social networking experience. And for the final part of the wrap-up, we're going to talk about our plus delta. We have 3 positives and 3 negatives, and since we want to end on the positive, we'll start with our negatives. Our first negative was our communication. We didn't do a great job of keeping each other communicated as far as what we're going on in our personal lives that may or may not affect the outcome of a group project. We also failed at returning emails on time, and also we failed at communicating effectively when we all should meet. Which brings me to our next point. Failure to participate with pretty much no regard for scheduled meetings. There were a few meetings. I think maybe there was one meeting where all of us were involved. In all the other meetings, there was always at least one group member not present or that had to be filled in at a later time. This was just pretty much kind of similar to our last negative point, which is that there was a lack of full engagement and focus. We all had a lot going on individually. We had weddings and graduations. We had a death in the family. One of our team members was stationed overseas, and another one is currently overseas at the moment. And we kind of let our personal engagements interfere with the project in terms of meeting deadlines, staying focused, and staying ahead of our task. Now for the positives. Our first positive point was that we did really good on our industry research and finding great competitors to compare Skype to. This really helped us form our marketing plan and our marketing strategy as we were able to see what their top competitors were doing and which directions they were headed, which gave us great insight on what we thought Skype could improve on to keep up with the changing times. We also know that the professor liked our competitor Uvu, which is one he said he never heard of, but he was currently using, and he he liked it a lot. Our next point is team input. Once we finally got everyone, to engage on a project, we had great input from each individual. Each individual provided great balance and great synergy during these projects. We were very motivated at the beginning stages when we were first, storming and norming, getting to know each other and kind of getting a feel of our work ethics. We also did a great job with not allowing, just a quick post. Each person, we always posted ahead of time, so each person had a chance to review each task to see if there was any corrections or anything else that we could use or to add value to the task. And lastly, our last positive is that Skype proved to be an interesting topic. It was a great job for us all to have a topic that we would currently use as far as communicating within our group. So we chose a topic that we would be able to learn about as we did our research through. This is also a topic that's very relevant and as well as going to be relevant in the near future as well. And that wraps up our presentation on Skype.